I'm back, guys. I missed last week. I was sick as a dog. I was bedridden, but I'm feeling a lot better now. We're gonna jump right into it. We're talking about the abundance mindset today. I swear I just filmed this entire video. I wasn't even pressing record. Okay, so, the abundance mindset. What is the abundance mindset? Well, it's taking accountability for your perspective and the way you view certain aspects of your life, whether that be relationships, health, finances, right? Today we're going to be talking about finances, but it applies to everything in life, right? So we've been talking about how important it is to take account of what is actually going through your mind on a day-to-day basis, right? Your inner reality reflects your external reality, your inner reality being your thoughts, feelings, and emotions and beliefs, right? When you are in a lack mindset, we're talking about finances, right? So, for example, you made a certain business investment or just a regular investment, right? Say it was crypto, and it didn't go good for you. You ended up losing money, okay? You learn from that and then you continue to build forward. But somebody who's a slave to their mind can sit there and continuously tell themselves that, oh, I'm not good at investments, or I consistently lose money. Oh, I'm not going to invest anymore because all I do is lose money, right? It's not a way to make money, okay? There isn't opportunities that line up for me. I never have opportunities to make money. Money doesn't come my way, okay? All these negative beliefs, right? That is a lack mindset. The opposite being an abundance mindset, right? So you're able to think and feel your relationship with finances to be abundant, even if your external reality doesn't necessarily reflect that, right? So what this will do, it will streamline that reality for you. It will make it a lot easier, a lot smoother for it to come into fruition, okay? Now, yes, you can have a lack mindset and still have success, but it will be 10 times harder is the low end, right? It'll be 100 times harder if you're trying to make things work out in the external world without having your mindset set first. So, for example, if you're trying to achieve success, let's just put a number on it, right? Let's put $100 million net worth. Okay, that's your number for success. Awesome. If you're trying to attain that and you have a lack mindset and you're just trying to work out in the physical world, it can take you 20 to 30 years to achieve that. But if you implement an abundant mindset and you actually focus on your internal reality, cultivating your mindset for your external reality to then reflect that, you can cut those 30 years, 40 years down to 10 years, right? It'll just make the process a lot smoother, a lot easier, a lot better for you, okay? So what is an actual abundance mindset? When you go to spend money at dinner, right, you don't feel lack. You feel like you can buy whatever, okay? Now, here's the thing. This is key. A lot of people don't like like uh, like I'm putting myself in your position, right? And you're saying, well, how can I do that if I can't comfortably afford the expensive dinner or whatever? We're using this as an example, but again, it applies for anything, right? So, what if my external reality doesn't quite reflect that? What if it's $100 dinner and I've got $120 in my bank account? You know what I'm saying? Like I just spent a bunch of money in relation to me for this dinner. How do I continue to have an abundance mindset while obviously out in the physical reality being in a state of lack? Okay, how do you navigate that, right? There's power in there's energy in different levels of emotion. Okay? Please follow along, right? So, your thoughts are the weakest form. Feelings go next in the ladder of how strong energetically these things are. When I say strong, it's how powerful it is in actually creating a reality, okay? So, thoughts, feelings, emotions, and then beliefs. Beliefs is the strongest one, okay? So, if you have a belief that money can't come to you and all that stuff, like you have a very strong belief around that, that reality will tend to continue to perpetuate, and it's going to take more work, internal work, for you to manipulate that belief in the belief that you do desire, which can be an abundance mindset, which can be money does come my way. I have an enormous amount of income streams, right? I have continuously more and more income streams being built, stronger income streams, more and more money coming my way, right? So when you realize that these different levels of, aspects of your inner reality have different levels of power, okay? When you're at this dinner and you're about to pay, if you're sitting there and you're thinking that, oh, shoot, it's a little expensive, but, I'm good. I can afford it. I feel abundant. It's not going to kill me, okay? That little negative belief of, oh, shit, it's a little expensive, right? It's not that big of a deal, technically speaking, because there's not much energy behind that. The problem is when you go to pay for that dinner and internally you're shitting bricks, like you're sweating, like you're freaking out because you just spent so much money, okay? That's where it can be a problem. That's where you're going to continue to perpetuate a reality where you never have the damn money to just pay for a dinner abundantly, right? Or you can go to the nicest restaurant and you're not looking to buy the salad and the water, right? You can go for a 5-course meal if you want to, okay? That's abundance, right? Obviously, we know that. So how can we implement that mindset now if technically our external reality isn't reflecting that, right? The beauty of it is it's independent of external circumstances. So you don't need to go out to some lavish dinner to feel the abundance. You can create that reality within your mind. Okay? You can sit down, close your eyes, and visualize. Imagine yourself go to a very lavish dinner, paying for it. Not only that, but having a 10 people at the dinner table, and you're the one that pays for it. And no problem, it's no big deal, okay? You can visualize that. You can create that reality within you. You are then putting yourself onto that vibrational state. You are then cultivating that abundance mindset, right? Now it goes with dinners, buying new cars, houses, anything that has to do with finances, and anything in life, whether that's relationships, whether that's health, okay? Let's say you're consistently getting sick. You have a horrible immune system. You're always getting sick. So you can visualize yourself never getting sick. That's a hard way. It's hard to visualize that. But what I do in my life, I affirm affirmations. I affirm to myself, I never get sick. I always tell myself that. I never get sick. And I really do. I never get sick. Just recently I got sick, but look at all my previous uploads. I never get sick, right? So that's how you're able to create that reality where you're able to have an abundance of finances and relationships, right? So let's say you're trying, you're young, you're in your 20s, you're trying to go out, meet people, date, right? And let's say you're not quite having a lot of success with that. So you can observe your external reality and you can catch your possible, I'm not sure if you do or not, but let's say that you could have negative beliefs, right? That are telling yourself, oh, shoot, why even go out? Because I never have success with, whatever you're dating, right? Why go out? Why, why date? Why even make the effort? Why even text this girl? Why even DM her? Because she's just going to say no and all that stuff, right? That's lack mindset. And you will continue to perpetuate that. You'll never enter a reality where you are able to find the right information that lets you know that, oh, well, you got to take care of your hygiene. You got to dress nice. You got to cologne. You got to wear cologne. You've got to eye contact. You've got to focus on your vibrational state. You got to focus on your aura. You got to focus on your energy. That's the most important thing when you're dating, when you're meeting new girls, right? Your energy needs to be set. You need to cultivate that energy and that aura when you meet new people. That's the first thing that they pick up on. And yes, you have a default aura and default energy, but you can choose to cultivate it the way you want to through creating your internal reality that will then reflect externally. You can quite literally tell yourself, affirm to yourself, my aura and my energy is like this and is like that. And you need to continue to affirm yourself these things every single day, okay? Again, it all ties in with this abundance mindset. So we're talking about finances, okay? You go to this dinner, right? And you're trying to focus on having your abundance mindset. So catch the thought. Like let's say you can afford it, right? Obviously, you're not going to be paying for a dinner that you literally don't have the money to pay for. So it's in terms of how comfortable do you feel spending this money, right? So you've obviously got the money to spend on the dinner, but how do you feel in relation to spending that money? Did you feel like it was buying a pack of gum? Like, yeah, it's no big deal. It's not even like you don't even say it's no big deal because it's nothing you even consider. It's just yeah, nothing, you know. Or do you sit there and like worry and like, oh shoot, man, I just spent so much money on this dinner. I shouldn't have spent that much money. Now how am I going to do this or how am I going to do that? You know what I'm saying? All those inner thoughts don't coincide with the reality that you're trying to create. Now, what I was trying to say before, tying it all together, keeping in mind that thoughts are technically weak. So how do you continue to have this abundance mindset, right? When you're at this dinner or again, whatever you're spending money on, right? If you have a slight little thought of lack, no big deal. As long as it doesn't elevate into a feeling where you feel lack. Hopefully you guys understand the difference. A thought, I can think of an elephant. I'm not feeling an elephant. Okay? I can think of water. I don't feel water. You see? But I can think of water. Now I feel wet. Okay? There's a very, very strong difference between a thought and a feeling. I can think, right now I can think, okay, yeah, I don't have enough money to, I'm trying to think of a good example, right? Right now I can think, I don't have enough money to go spend, $100 on a dinner. Or let's $1,000 on a dinner, right? Right now I can think I don't have enough money to go spend on a $1,000 dinner. Okay? No big deal. The thought is really weak. But what if I sit here and actually feel that I don't have enough money? It's not a mind thing. It's not a thought thing. It's I feel, oh shoot, yeah, I can't spend $1,000. Like I feel it, okay? That's a lot stronger than just sitting here and thinking about it. Now an emotion is like, I'm terrified to spend $1,000 on a dinner. Like it drives me crazy. Like no, an emotion is a lot stronger than a feeling. And then a belief is I will never be able to spend $1,000 on a dinner. Like I will never be able to spend $1,000 on a dinner. Like that is a belief. That's unbelievably powerful. Okay, so if you have those beliefs and if you have those emotions, you want to start to rewire those things in line with abundance. And you do it just by taking control of your mind. It starts with your thoughts. Those thoughts then elevate to feelings, then elevate to emotions, then elevate to beliefs. So let's say you're in the worst case scenario, that even your beliefs are shot, that you can never comfortably afford $1,000 dinner, okay? Start with your thoughts. Start telling yourself that you can comfortably afford $1,000 dinner, a $2,000 dinner, okay? Your thoughts. Then feel it. Then actually feel yourself. Close your eyes, visualize, and feel yourself paying for $1,000 or $2,000 dinner like it's nothing. Feel that. Now, as you're visualizing it, as you're seeing yourself do this, as you're feeling it, cultivate an emotion. Feel good. Feel abundant. Feel like it's nothing. Feel like, yeah, $2,000. Feel it. Like, elevate the feeling to emotion. Like, a feeling you can feel it, but an emotion is running through your veins. It's all over through your body. Okay? That's an emotion. You're emotionally feeling that, like, spending $1,000 or $2,000 on a dinner is nothing, right? I know it's not like the best example that I'm using, but hopefully you get the idea, okay? Now, as you do this, as you elevate these thoughts, feelings, and emotions on a day-to-day basis, you will then start to rewire the belief. So right now, you can tell yourself and 100% believe, oh yeah, I could never afford a $1,000, $2,000 dinner. Comfortably? Hell no. I could save up like a year for it, but I can't, you know what I'm saying? And as you start to rewire your brain in a month or 2 or 3 or 6 or a year, whatever it may be, depending on the position that you're starting, right? You can actually truly 100% believe that, well, yeah, $1,000 dinner, yeah, I could afford that. I could comfortably afford that, sure. all of a sudden you've now rewired your beliefs. And by doing that, your external reality will reflect that. It's not going to happen overnight. It takes that work. But do you want to change your life? Do you want to continue staying in the reality where you can't comfortably afford that $1,000 dinner? Or do you want to enter a reality where $1,000 dinner is a norm for you? It's like a occurring thing. Picking up what I'm putting down? Hopefully you guys understand this, okay? Abundance mindset. Start to tackle your thoughts. It starts with your thoughts, your affirmations, what you tell yourself, what's going through your mind. Then to make it more powerful, to really tackle those beliefs, you need to elevate it. You need to feel abundant. Cultivate that feeling through your visualizations. You visualize yourself spending money freely here and here and here like it's no big deal. All of a sudden, now you actually start to feel what it's like to be abundant, an actual abundant mindset, okay? Then bring emotion into it. Emotion is emotion. I can feel scared, but emotionally is just terrified. It's like it goes through my veins. It's all over my body. Okay? An emotion. A feeling is kind of just like in the center, specifically talking about your heart chakra, your sacral chakra, okay? But, solar plexus. But if you want to truly tackle those beliefs, knowing that that's the most powerful thing, it's going to take time. It's going to take work. And that work is literally internal. It's nothing external. You don't have to go put up shingles or anything. No, it's just internal. Rewire your mindset. Rewire your inner reality to reflect abundance. And before you know it, you'll be able to spend those $1,000 on a dinner, $2,000 on a dinner. Okay, you'll have that abundance. It'll come naturally. Things in life will line up for that. Okay, and the same thing applies for relationships. Same thing applies for health. Same thing applies for anything in life. Okay, if you're trying to, make your physique better, if you're trying to eat better, right? If you're trying to lose some weight, and you're consistently telling yourself that, I can never lose weight. Whatever I eat makes me gain weight. Yada yada yada. All these lack beliefs. Think abundantly. Start to rewire your brain. Now, I can eat whatever the hell I want. I don't gain any weight. I stay lean year round. And all of a sudden, you start to do that, and before you know it, you'll be in a reality where, let's say you're doing cardio every day. It's just part of your daily routine. You don't have to force yourself to do it. You do cardio every single day, fasted cardio, Sunday to Sunday. It's the first thing you do when you wake up. And that has been what is able to keep you lean year round and for you to be able to eat. But you didn't have to force yourself to do that. You rewired your brain, and before you knew it, you just entered a reality where it was part of your daily routine. That's the beauty of it. When you try to do things externally, it's hard. It's a lot of work. You're looking for the best diet. You're looking for the best way to make money, yada, yada, yada. Instead of just naturally entering a world, entering a reality where all of a sudden you watch a certain YouTube video or somebody told you a certain thing. They were like, oh, yeah, I do. Like you saw somebody talking about they do 18 minutes. Wow, it's a long-ass video. You hear somebody talk about how they stay lean year-round, and all of a sudden you want to apply that because you're like, oh, well, I like that. I want to do cardio every single day. That'll keep me abundant in terms of what I can eat, to then be able to stay lean, okay, abundance in health. In this case, right? You will enter a reality where all of a sudden you saw a certain video or you came across somebody or somebody told you something that you then, oh yeah, I would love to do that. And all of a sudden you applied in your life, and it wasn't hard because it was something that you actually wanted to do. It wasn't something that was out of the norm, right? It was something that you truly wanted to do because you saw it, you came across that idea, and you wanted to implement that in your reality. So hopefully you guys are understanding the idea of the abundance mindset. Obviously, I'm going to be talking more and more about this on my channel, going deeper and deeper, right? But just in relationship with the things in your life, think abundantly. Think like you have no lack, okay? Think, then feel it, then tie an emotion into it. And before you know it, your belief has been completely rewritten, and you're in a completely different reality. It does not happen overnight. This takes years, but it starts today, okay? Thank you guys so much for watching. Please drop a like on the video, comment down below, subscribe with your post notifications turned on, and I'll see you guys next time.